See. We got the relative equal lows at this new week opening gap. We took out previous week high over here. 6 a.m. We still within this 6 a.m. range. So I mean, it's been pure consolidation a little bit, but overall we did have this push up overnight. So we could ultimately just come down for these lows inside of this inefficiency to then come for these highs up here. So easily we'll see what let me switch it to this. You can see we have a lot of this liquidity below. Yeah. So now, first thing I'm gonna do is get on my opener range levels. So I'm gonna just put on my opening range level real quick, and then see what it's the 7 a.m. open, and then this the low. All right, let's go to 1 minute on. Essentially, just ranged here for 7:30. We don't have no 7:30 first presented. Keep that dotted. Hold up. Oops. No, not that one. Right. Boom. We got that. Now, if we want to go higher, which in this case, that's what I want to see. I want to see us go higher first. Not that we have to. We could come down lower first and then try to pop up for 9:30 before maybe we want to tap into this new week opening gap down here. We don't have to tap into it today. Could be tomorrow too. So I'm definitely don't want to place too much emphasis on the market needing to come come down first, or at least reach the new week opening gap first. Is what I'm at. So. So I'm gonna put my open it. Put my Fib projections on. If we want to go higher, I'll bring it up here like this. -1. So 0.5 essentially line up, or the 0.5 standard deviation kind of lines up with this hop. We gotta overextend it a little bit, but that's fine. Uh, 750 right now. I mean, I just got a first percent here or here. I think this one has a volume imbalance. Macro comes in hot. I'll use this one, or wait, did that one have one? No, no, it didn't. Perfect. I mean, let's see if something better comes along right now. Because we could be using this here to try to take out the lows instead of it wanting to come take out the highs first because of already this run on buy stops. We have this push down, right? This huge displacement, pullback, and now this could be setting up for a continuation. We'll see if this is going to be cleaner first presented for value yet. Yeah, smooth, relatively low down here. Now we got our first presented fair value gap. I was going to use some of these in here, but this is obviously way better. And I think, no, okay, just one final balance. All right. No, this might just try to take off, especially in the macro, but I'll wait for that. I want to see if this can come back inside here and then try to run away. see. Let's see if we can come inside that volume imbalance. Yeah, we got a closure below there. Let's see if we can come inside this volume imbalance. We don't have to, but I don't think we got news today. It's a Monday, but sometimes it be a little. Yeah, we do. We got 8:30. Little yellow folder. This might not come back. But don't, it's fine. We're gonna just miss this and definitely gonna wait here now. Now what I like to see, now we took out the opening range low. I mean, we still stuck inside this one particular candle. So this can be a little chop day, but I want to see if we can make it down into here. And then how we trade. And how we trade from here, probably go bullish. Avoid this until like 9:30. Thinking this will probably pop up. And then maybe come back down later on. I mean, unless 9:30 want to open up and we get extremely bearish here and then we reach all this within one day. But we did have this overnight push. I'm not like placing too much emphasis that we have to come all the way down here again. Could wait for like Wednesday or any other day to come down here. So that's why I'm like, I don't mind taking a long from this play. It's really 7:30 open up here, and then we need some form of liquidity to be taken. We just again we took this out prior, right, and this could be shaping up for a continuation down to these lows. But heading into our time, we need, if I'm gonna be short, I prefer had it come up here or some type of in a 15-minute high, which it look like we are coming for now. So that's cool. Let's see if we can get down here. Yeah, they're pretty quick. Could have got that bottom imbalance. That would have been clean. I hate that we took out the low first. Really wanting that right there. This might try to go a little bit lower. Thing getting volatile, man. Let's see how we trade from here now. Yeah. Now we tapped in. We gotta wait. Gotta wait. How ES looking? Let's go back. Start opening range for 7 a.m. There it goes. 7 a.m. high, 7 a.m. low. 7:30 open up here. So we want to go higher. I don't know what this. Let me just delete that. But these old buy stops. 6 a.m. buy stops. We sweat the 6 a.m. low, which was here. So now it's 8. Now this could start pushing up to the upside. Definitely be leaning towards bullishness if we can get a pullback and a continuation and closing above this level. And we can look for a long play. DXY going down. Pretty much be looking for the same thing for NQ. So now we tapped into this 5-minute inefficiency, but I'm bullish, so I'm not really worried about this. Now that we took out this low, 15-minute, swept out these lows here, and we could be trying to push to the upside. Especially us taking previous Friday's high. So we don't want to have this push down yet. Now I could be wrong, right? Because I do think we'll get down here, but today, I don't know. But for the pre-market session, I'm looking for this to push back up higher And then maybe later on we'll reach these levels. But again, these lows, these relative equal lows right here was taken out. That's exactly what I was looking for to happen. So now we just need this thing fully be at its potential. I mean, this might come back down considering this candle don't have don't have a wick. And usually when candles don't have a wick, we might want to come down and sweep out the low once more before we make the actual move, which I'm okay with happening. Right? If we want to do that, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But there is instance where we don't come down and take out the wick low, which I would need to see another move higher, right? If we're not making that move higher to the upside, then I'm kind of not. Well, yeah, if we make this move to the ups, another push, then I won't be really worried about this. But if we struggling to push up, then yeah, that's gonna make me want to wait to take out these lows. Like right now, it's looking way better. I'm trying to see what stop here. Here to like up here around like 65 handles to the low end. Let's see how the 5 minute looking. Close within that 5 minute bearish inefficiency still. Again, I'm not worried about it, but definitely price could still respect that. So you gotta, let's just wait. Yes, it's still respecting that first percentage fair value gap, the volume imbalances. So let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, still going off that. DXY pushing up. Let's see what we got going on for DXY. Okay, yeah, we came all the way down to take out them lows. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, so this is gonna be pushing up more than likely. Yeah, and we tap this old volume imbalance right here, which is a new day opening gap for the DXY. We didn't tap that yet. We got close to it though. Let's see, pushing up. Let's see how we doing on a 1 minute. One more time. Yeah. Yeah, so this might try to shape up for a continuation shorts, but we'll see. I'm gonna need this to look a little bit more cleaner. Because usually I would have taken this exact one, but we didn't get that clean cut closure above this candle high right here. We just swept the candle high. So yeah, still working in that first presented fair value gap. I mean, yes, we did take out this 15-minute candle though, and this one over here, while also tapping into that bullish inefficiency right here. Mind you, ES already reached this level. Sorry, over here, and NQ fell as soon as we opened up. You can see we never reached it like ES did, and that might be the problem for NQ. It's like I want to reach it too, so we might try to pull back into here, and then show if we pull back in here, and then we show a continuation, then yeah, I'll follow continuation shorts. But we did take out some smooth relative equal lows in here. But again, we already took out last week Friday high. So in a sense, we don't have to push all the way back up here. Right? We could be in follow with continuation shorts. Which for me, I won't be too interested in that unless we get a closure below here, which is this bullish inefficiency. So if we get a nice closure below here, then yeah, this might be setting up for a short down to this current new week opening gap. And then we got these relative equal lows resting right above it. So let's just see how this kind of want to play out. Because currently we trading away from this bearish inefficiency right here. It's clear as day we didn't want to go higher from this point. Not that we can't, but in the meantime, that's what it's showing. But for me, I'm still looking for preferably from what has happened so far. These lows taken out. I'm gonna look at these ones instead. Doesn't really matter which one. Let's just get rid of extension. Yeah, both of these just ranging right now. So it is a Monday. I don't really expect too much to happen. You know. Let's just see what happens when this 8:30 open up. Or if we can get this entry before 8:30, that would be nice too. 3 minute. We was stuck inside of there for a little minute until we reached that 3 minute volume imbalance up here. Let's see if we can get above in here. Bigger consolidation right now, so we just gotta wait. Let's see what he is doing. Let me make this a little darker. I don't like this color right here. I'm just wait for this 8:30 opening. It's just ranging inside right now. I mean, yes, be real good if we get a closure above it, but let me see. Did we take out? I think we got some stacked lows, maybe. I'm just doing this thing. EF look like this and Q looking like that. Let's see if we want to push up now. I love for ES to get above because we already had our pullback right here. Push up, pull back, probably look for another move up higher, closing above this. TXY going down now. I mean, the dollar might be going, it's going down short, and we definitely gonna be trying to look for higher prices for it in Q and ES. It's just taking its time to do so. Just consolidate. I'm gonna wait till 8:30 and give it like 5 minutes because it's obviously just doing whatever right now. As you can see, really been doing this every after. It's been 15 minutes now, so I mean this is a doji. Sorry, previous 15-minute candle. I want to do this. So I mean, if we are gonna be bearish from this point on, then again, I want to see us work inside of here. We have this minor inefficiency, right? I only want to see the lower half getting worked into, right? And if we bullish, then I want to see us get inside of here and showing continuation to the upside, showing that we're gonna want to push to at least this buy stops again, right? So we took out London low here. Then we took out London high, so we could be shaping up for a continuation. Or could be coming down for these Asia lows, which is down here, these relatively good lows. That's why, like, if we come inside here and show them continuation, I don't mind going short, considering we have Asia lows down here. So it's a lot of possibilities that can happen right now. It's just at the moment we are ranging, so at this point. Oh damn! What the? Damn! That happened out of nowhere. Way before 8:30. It's crazy. then we took out this low. Let's see. This could just be a fake out to the downside, stopping out more traders. And I figured that because, again, when we don't have a bottom wick, usually that's like a danger zone. That's why I didn't get in this setup for long, because first of all, we didn't clear this high, right? And then this candle here didn't have a bottom wick. So that's why I'd be very extra cautious when a candle don't have a bottom wick or a top wick, depending on the situation. Especially if we start ranging after. Like if we had gotten my setup, I wouldn't mind taking it and possibly taking a loss, but this already indicated to me right here. This along with this, then and then we failed to even close above the body of this candle that swept that candle high right here. You can see we just kept us. If I put a line on that body, you can see we just kept wicking it, and wicking it. And now we came down for that wick low, and mainly this one. So in a way, I was expecting that to happen. Now we just need to continue waiting and see if we get it set up today or not. We got a minute till we close. I think we hit the 0.5 too. Let me see. Yeah, we did hit this 0.5, negative 1.5. 10 minute might try to close below there. We got 30 seconds. More than likely it will. Definitely looking like the draw is now continuing lower. It's exactly what the market is showing right now. So, but since we pretty much already down here, it's like not an area that I want to directly short at. We need to wait for something like if this gonna close underneath here, then I'd rather see a push back up, clearing these, and then working in the lower half. So something like pushing up, right, and then showing continuation to that. Because now we swept out of these 15-minute lows. I'll just move it here. Or we could just react off of this to then. Let me check the hourly actually. I mean, technically, we still within this hourly inefficiency. We got 30 minutes to see how we close on that. Look like we tapped the minor volume imbalance right here. Let me see. Let's see if we get a. So we'll see. We'll see. Wow. Yeah, we're trading within this 4 hour inefficiency too. Just the 4 hour low, 4 hour order block here. Yeah, we swept out previous week high, but we could be trying to continue up higher off of this and maybe leave this open for now. Again, 930 might just pump up and then try to pump down. So let me put that. Use the see what ES is at inside this 4 hour. Well, we inside the new week opening gap on ES. Completely different prices, or completely different things happening. So it's where you just use your own discretion for ES and kind of go based off what you want to see. Because now we're trading inside of this new week opening gap, which I actually like for ES to push up higher as well. And yeah, and actually low key like ES more. There we go. I like ES. Take out this low once more. Yeah. Take out this now. Left relative equal lows. This candle 0575, and this is 0575. Mm-hmm. -1 kind of lines up with this up here. That buy stops. I want to see if ES want to come down. Might end up taking ES. Who knows? Who knows? It's definitely might want to look to go higher, but in Q's might want to reach for this current new week opening gap, which it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but let me see. Got this 4 block right here. It's that 4 hour. 4 hours currently getting stronger and stronger. It is a Monday though, so I ain't really expecting too much to happen. We're getting some movement, but talking about in terms of like placing a trade. I ain't too worried about placing a trade for a Monday. We just Mondays are really just trying to get a feel for the market going into the week. You might take trades, you might not. Getting the trade down to the new week opening, yeah. That's what it looked like they want to do. Right. I like how ES took out this low now. Perfect. Now we just need to see if it's gonna try to jump from here, or I mean, ES might try to just come down for these lows, especially. See what happens. Yeah, this look like it's definitely looking like for lows. We have all this liquidity resting below, even below the new week opening gap. I mean, NQ though might be a little bit behind on that, way behind if ES end up touching it. So if ES come down to this low, more than likely this will reach the new week opening gap. Now that it's showing that okay, we're gonna reach this shit today, then Asia low, new week opening gap. Definitely looking for some sensitivity in this area. Now, I don't know if I'll be around for it, but definitely looking for that to happen. And then ES is just real close to the low. And DXY is looking like it's going to go higher for this morning. So that is why these are gravitating towards these levels down here. 5 minute. He was bearish 5 minute gap. You never really know what's going to happen. When you take out relative equal lows, it's going to push up higher, aiming for this, or continue down lower. Boom, both leaving 15-minute gaps open. So we doing that. That's when we leaving gaps open to the downside continuously. That's indicating more bearishness. And the draw clearly is the Asia low and possibly even a new week opening gap. Baby, on down, 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 down. All right, let's see what we're going. Still messing around in this new week opening gap. Yes. Midnight opening price on baby. Yeah. See, I would definitely. I mean, this when this happened, especially on the midnight opening price, you don't even need it on here, but you can even tell like it was respecting the lows, right? It had stacked lows right at the midnight open. So that's why like even this wouldn't have like if we was gonna be bullish, I'd rather have seen like something clean displacing off of this. If we had displaced nice off of this, then that would have been clean. But we did respect this multiple times. This also didn't have bottom wicks. But that's kind of like ES style. So you kind of have to trade ES a little different than NQ. But yeah, the midnight open right there, that was nice. Definitely gotta trade these a lot different. But again, we still don't have top wicks up in here. We have some minor relative equal highs and side here. Uh, but we might just be bearish for this Monday, extremely bearish. I didn't really expect Monday to turn out like this or turn up like this. But you never really know. I mean, we might have a pretty interesting week, but in my eyes, definitely looking like we're coming for this. Without everything on the board, you could see that we have this drop, consolidation going into this Monday, then boom, drop down. Huge displacement right there, targeting them lows. Damn, yeah, this is extremely bearish. Monday going crazy. I think we coming for we took out these lows. Damn near. All in one thing. Damn. We didn't even come inside of this fair value gap right here. This is just a bear. You can't do nothing. Like I prefer some like sell side or a buy side taken out before I look for myself. Like this was looking decent with the displacement, but then we start doing this and the bodies and being weird, then yeah, we just continue waiting. If it's gonna continue pushing down and we looking for a long play, especially 7:30, essentially just open up and drop down, taking out liquidity. Now we looking for that pump up. See, I'd rather have seen this come up first and then dropping down to Asia session, but hey, market gonna do what it's gotta do. We're just here to study and learn. Study, learn Mondays. But ES is looking a lot better, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I guess they're not too bad. You know that we came down and swept the Asia low. We displaced like crazy. So anything up, I mean, at this point, I don't even want to take anything just going straight up. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, I probably could have. My style, just could have ran. Boom. You're thinking, how many handles did this move from initially? 40 handles. I don't really know how far it's gonna go. I mean, I probably would have been trailed out though, cause I can't let price action come back too far. And stop with like a band. Would have been up here or something. Bang. Like there. So yeah, yeah. Wouldn't have been the best trade if I have taken something in here. For the most part, if it's not taking out no liquidity, at least like at our time, like yeah, we took it out here on the 1 minute, these relative equalize, but talking about like 15-minute high like this or up here. We didn't take out the opening range high or any buy stops prior. Well, we did prior, really, like at the 6 a.m. during the 6 a.m. But really during the 7 a.m. period, that's where I'm looking for it. I'm looking for like that 7 a.m. manipulation, not 6 a.m. Right? But it seems that you just gotta keep studying these moves because market conditions could be changing where like during the 6 a.m. will be the manipulation and then 7 a.m. could be set for a continuation like this. But I come to the conclusion for me that it's just better to wait for buy side or sell side. Like, yeah, you can look at trades in here, but ideally, these are like B plus setups in here. Which for me, I'm focused on taking all A plus setups. All A plus setups looking to take. No A plus setup, no trade. Yeah, this ES about to dump. I'm about to hop off of here. Wow, this shit just dump all day. 9:30 might just boom, boom. Keep dropping for a Monday. Let's look at the daily. Because ES is extremely bullish. And again, NQ still haven't even reached all-time highs like ES did. So that's a issue. Not really, but you know what I mean. Now we tapping a new week opening gap low right there. Straight 15-minute candles bearish. Macro just kicked in. US 15 minute. Yeah. Little open gap. Got these lows. I don't think these lows are protected. I do think we might just pull back. Maybe 9:30, do something and then drop. That's the idea. I like the key level is pushing off of a new week opening gap low. This can definitely still reach back up here and then 9:30 follow continuation. So we could still catch a long play to the upside. But definitely have to be careful and wait for some extreme confirmation. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of this. We got these smooth highs up here. Get left behind right below the opening range low, which is this. And of course, we got the other levels inside. So if we do get this bullishness, and it look like it want to go higher, I'll take something. It's gonna be an extreme like reduced trade just in case, because it is a high probability trade considering we did the model and meet the criteria. 730 opens up, right? Drop down, take out sell side liquidity, and then we took out Asia low. So therefore, this is valid enough to take to the upside if we get one. But obviously, it has to show because we just had this displacement here to the downside. But it could have just been to take out these for 930 to open to then displace up higher. No bottom wick on that candle. But I do like how we get pushed up, pull back, and continue. But let's see what's going on. We got this 5-minute inefficiency. Paper trade. You in the paper trade, bro? No paper trade. Oh. Alright. Yeah, this candle have a bottom wick. So I'm expecting for that to get drawn towards the week opening gap so close. So close. So close to it. Let's just see. Mm. Alright, we took out that previous candle low that didn't have a wick. About to be 9 a.m. About to open up. So we got this 5-minute gap. If we start getting above this 5-minute inefficiency, then uh, I'll be definitely looking for this to rally back up higher to these smooth relative equal highs here, and then possibly that opening range low before we might want to continue down lower, or we could reach for all this because we do have these relative equal highs over here. We just gotta see that displacement. Yeah, it's kind of doing its thing. We just need to see if it wanna. Okay, I kind of like ES a little more here. Look, ES looking a little bit better. Hitting that new week opening, current new week opening gap low. Got this inefficiency you can target for easy targets. You got these smooth highs in here, right? It's a lot of situations that we can look forward to if we can get it, but let's see. All right, 9 a.m. opened up. Thank you. Let's see how we react off of this 5-minute inefficiency. We'll tap it here. Really, I want to see us try to work above this, and then, okay, I'll be more bullish on this side. And look to get involved and at least try to take it to this minor buy side inefficiency. And then we got that opening range low, resting right above that. I'll get rid of these quadrants here for now. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Make this look a little cleaner. Unless we 90 want to drop down, and then try to pop back up higher. That is a possibility, right? But if we putting in the low here, taking out Asia low to then come up, to then possibly come down, that can happen too. Let's look at ES 5 minute. ES 5 minute though, we got a wick, which treated as the same way. I'd rather see this wick get closed above here on the 1 minute chart. So, I mean, this is the 9 a.m. candle open, so we could manipulate once more and then try to pop up higher. For me, that is the draw. DXY is pushing down again, so we might try to get higher prices since the DXY is bearish. I'll probably get us to like 9:15 to kind of make us mind up, and then, or even like 9:10. 9:10 is like gonna be the last straw for me right now. So this needs to start displacing, or gonna call it a day. Then tomorrow really the game day. Right, today it's just like, okay, let's see how the market move, see what we do. Like in hindsight, you can always be like, oh, I could have taken a short in here, but it's not really what I'm looking for, especially since we didn't take out any buy stops. But really for me, the draw is here now, which is going to be 30, 282, 25. But obviously that's going to wait because 9 a.m. open here. And then we left these lows. So might come back down for this. But we did take out agent low. So again, we don't have to come down here. That's why I would prefer to see this get a closure above some nice displacement to indicate to me that, okay, we're going to start pushing up. But if we're constantly respecting this 5 minute and having a hard time getting above it, then that's just indicating that we're going to go lower. Especially if we can't even trade to the midpoint of this. So, oh no, again, it's a Monday. Yeah, it's just, there's no volume in this. We got no volume here. So, really the best hindsight trade would have been in here. But again, that's hindsight. This could have really just ranged inside of this opening range level, considering we had this larger range. If we weren't in this larger range and we had done everything above and then gave us our displacement, then yeah, that'd have been cool. But just because we swept this high and it's at 6 a.m. and then we were stuck inside this for the longest, which for me, if we stuck inside of a candle for too long, even if we get moves, then it's just not a high probability at all. Let's plug this in. Oops. We're getting closer to that in time. So. think this is gonna be it for here. It's just consolidating, still on the way up. Not high probability of taking anything, but ideally this was the play. Just wanted to see a little bit more price action. I'm kind of glad this happened, but it is Monday, so I expect for things like this to happen. Um, and we did make the move for the pre-market already. It just didn't happen the way I wanted to. Well, in a sense, it did. I kind of figured it was gonna go here, but at least not before the 9:30. I'd have wanted had taken something up here to the downside and then let 9:30 come back up or whatever. Or even just from taking something in here, if we had got like this pullback and a continuation, even just to this opening range high would have been decent enough for like a for a Monday. But 9:30 might open up soon, and then this might just continue to the downside. Might tap the new week opening gap before we decide to want to push up. But I'm honestly not about to wait 15 minutes for that. I'm not gonna get an entry more likely anyway, so I would just go ahead in here and go about my day.